Hello, and welcome to my After Hours demo series, where I look at and try out interesting but smaller demos on Steam. I also stream on Twitch as Dizzy Pixie, but I only really have so much time to look at demos. I'm playing 3 hours a day on that thing during Steam Next Fest. So I like to do this After Hours series as well to give a spotlight to smaller demos that I don't get to on stream. So here we are. This is my YouTube video for Anomalous Railroad Crossing, which is apparently the second game for this from this dev studio. First one over here is called Anomalous Crossing Shibuya. And this second game, Anomalous Railroad Crossing, is set at a place that I have been to in real life. This is the famous Kamakura railroad crossing, basically, that features in the anime slash manga Slam Dunk. I have not read that anime or manga. Well, I've not watched the anime or read the manga, but I have watched a similar, not similar, I've watched a different anime that takes place in the same location called Minami Kamakura High School Girls Cycling Club or something like that. And when I visited Japan a few years ago, this is one of the locations I came to, and I liked it very much. This was one of the highlights of my trip, actually. So I wanted to see what they did with this, basically. Yeah, and 1920 times 1080 is as far as that goes. I know what station this is. This station is called Kamakura Kokomae Station. And I'll assume that we'll see the station on the right here, I think. And I'll explain what it means later. Status, no anomaly, okay? First, cross the railroad crossing. Have your IC card ready before entering the station. Check for any anomalies and then go to station. Make the correct choice to escape from the looping world. Okay, so I have not played any anomaly type games before, so I don't really know how this is gonna go or what the gameplay loop is supposed to be like. But I do know the area, which is why I picked this game. Hello, Mr. Track-kun. How are you doing? This road sign says Tomare, or like stop. So in real life, there's a high school, one or two schools down this road, behind the boarded up area. It leads to this crossing. Well, here comes a train. Hello, Mr. Train. I have sat on this train a couple of times. Not just to come here. This train also links up Enoshima, I think, which is Enoshima Island and Enoshima Temple. Hello, sir. You're not Japanese. Which are located over there in the distance. There should be a beach down here, if I'm not wrong. There is a beach down here. Hello, Mr. Track. This is a nice beach to walk around. It's generally pretty quiet, even though so a lot of tourists come here to take photographs of this crossing. But the beach down here is still pretty quiet. It stretches all the way there, and I think on the other side of this island as well. So this is an island here, but past this island is Enoshima Island, and a causeway that leads to the island. Then past that is Mount Fuji. This is a train transit card, IC card they call it. I think in the real life this is actually green usually, and this is like the Suica card. I think. Required to enter the station. Why is it lying here? I don't know. It looks like the roads are blocked. And this poor vehicle is trapped between the blocked out roads. But obviously this is not it's not an anomaly, right? This is just the game saying, hey, this is the border of the playable map. And I can't walk along this railway. Neither can I walk along this railway. Please take your trash home with you. Oh, Found item. An IC card has been found. If you think it might be yours, please check the following location immediately. This was like the thing that I picked up over here. But if you find an IC card lying on the ground, you wouldn't take a photograph of it and then make a poster out of it and post it on the community board, right? You take it and bring it to the lost and found or whatever. Gomi wa kakuchi de motte karimashou. Basically, gomi is garbage, not trash. And karimashou is like bring it home with you. Oh, let's bring it home. Hello, sir. Are you alright, sir? Are you praying to the bicycle, the airband bicycle? I do notice that your bicycle seat is gone, but yeah. You know there's a train right over there. You could use that to get home. So I guess let's go to the station. Like, I do remember like these really well. So this is a pretty, I would say it's probably a fairly accurate representation of the location, except that it's quiet. There's nobody here. I guess they're trying to, they will say that they're trying to evoke the backrooms experience, the liminal experience of walking around. But really, they just don't know how to make an active scene. That's an excuse that those games make, right? They don't know how to make a scene with like people around and real life. Like it doesn't work for their game, I guess. If there is no anomalies, proceed to O. If there is anomalies, proceed to X. Something down here that I can't read. Hopefully it's not important. It doesn't let you enter the wrong door anyway. So when you're out here, you can actually see like the station, the gates, and then the actual station beyond there. When you're in here, you just get this weird door. Oh, and it resets you. And now this changes. It says, anomalies may have occurred. 3 more to exit. So that seems to be the entire game, right? You start here. You walk there. Assumedly, you pick up the card. And then you enter the station. And that's it. This is actually wrong. Because you don't actually have to cross the railroad crossing to get into the station. The railroad crossing is on this side of the street. You only have to cross it to get the IC card the IC card reset. So you only have to cross it to get the IC card. But that doesn't make sense for 99.99% of people who are reading this sign, right? Like normal travelers coming by. You do not have to cross the railroad crossing to get to the station. And when they say make the correct choice to escape from the looping wall, what does that even mean? Like, what choice did I have? They did not even let me click on the wrong door there. Hello. Oh. So obviously this is an anomaly. Does it do anything? Apparently not. Hello, train. What now? Well, apparently the guy's just walking through it, like nothing's happening, so... Did you not notice anything, sir? No? What? Oh, it's knocking me back and forth. But I can't actually go through. Guess maybe I'll go through here. How did he go through here though? Whatever. But like, how do I report this anomaly? What am I supposed to do about the anomaly? I'll pick up this card. See, well, these two are now. So when you get close, they're wavy. But when you're further away, you can see that these two, the two far ones, are actually straight. I bet if I go further this way, yeah, look. So from a certain distance, they're all straight. But when you get close, they become wavy. I don't think that's part of the anomaly. I think that's just bad programming, really. Am I supposed to hit this, maybe? No, that thing's pushing me around. Even though I'm not actually on the rails. Hijau pattern. Doesn't work. Very weird physics around here. Your bicycle seat is still gone. I'm sorry about that, sir. So like, okay. I'm just gonna walk this way. Just gonna ignore that. So this sign says, yeah, so this is Kamakura Kokomai Station, Eki. Kamakura, name of the place. Koko, high school, which is over there. Mae, which is in front of. Eki, which is station. So this the name of this station is literally the station in front of Kamakura High School. But this is one of the most beautiful stations I've seen in Japan. I came here during sunset, and I stood on the platform. This is a one train platform, if you notice. So where the trains have to kind of take turns coming. The train service runs both ways, but there's only one track at this platform. So trains have to kind of take turns coming to and going by the station. And during sunset, like you can see the sun going down below the horizon. Everything was awash in orange and purple in real life. And there were people just standing on our platforms taking pictures of the railway. Both tourists and Japanese locals. Like, this is a very beautiful, very serene place. Even discounting the anime reference here that some people do make pilgrimages to this place. Apparently quite a few. I don't care for Slam Dunk, and the other show I watched was interesting, but I wouldn't have come here just for that. But I did come here because I passed by here on the way to Enoshima, and I had rented an onsen. I rented an inn in one of the stations in between this one and Enoshima. So I was by this area, and this area was so beautiful. I walked along the beaches, up here into the train area. But it doesn't look like you can actually go on a platform, right? When I go in here, I just teleport to this. And like, I can't... Oh, I can pick the wrong option. Anomalies may have occurred. 3 more to exit. Failed. Oh. So that's what happened if you pick the wrong door. But it's not like you can... Like, here, obviously, the water is red, right? Okay. And there's water noises as you move around, and he doesn't seem to care. But it's very obvious, right, that but the only agency you seem to have in the game is picking the door. It's either the yes door or the no door, like the anomaly door or the no anomaly door. I guess the point of this demo is to show some examples of things that can happen, but the level is so short. Are there going to be anomalies later that are very hard to spot? Is that what... Is the card even still here? It is still here. Is that the point of the game? Because it's not much of a game right now, right? It's kind of like a tech demo saying, look, I know how to add water. I know how to change the color of the water. I know how to expand the size of the ocean. I know how to make the pole wiggle. You'll never get her. But yeah, it's not. There we go. As a game, it kind of fails as a game, right? It's not an interesting game. The location is very nice. I've been here. Then that's why I picked this game. But usually, even like backroom games, they're larger. This game area is very small. Maybe the full version has a larger play area. I'm not sure. Hooray! Trial version bonus added. You can now play the anomaly route once more. This will be the final route. Well, I'm not going to exit because I need 2 more to exit apparently. But, yeah. And there's a giant plushie over there. Like, it looks like a very early tech demo, but I don't think there's much more to the game. Is the problem. Right? Oh, the plushie's moving. Uh-oh. This guy's gonna be... Uh-oh. Oh, there he goes. Oh. Oh dear, he's never gonna make it home. But on the bright side, at least he won't see that his bicycle seat was stolen. Yeah, I'm not gonna go near you. Just gonna run by you. I see cut, very good. Bye. You don't puff very well, do you? No. Actually, you know what? Kill me. I dodge, and then he kind of... Well, he got me eventually. 3 more to exit. Failed back one time. Okay. This gonna be the same one again? Yeah, I see the plushie over there. But like, what kind of game is this? There's no... It's missing an actual game factor so far. It's just like it's as though it's a new Unity developer showing off. Oh, I know how to change properties in Unity. Hooray! And they expect people to pay money for that. I don't know. But maybe there's more in the full game. I don't know, right? But as a tech demo, it looks very much like they just slapped together some very basic assets to make and they do recreate the scene fairly faithfully, I think, in real life. Compared to the real life scene. But I don't think they know how to make a real game around the concept. Like, the map is too small. You can't possibly do anything. I mean, you can... I'm sure you can do like, oh, you create bubbles coming out from the sky, alien spaceship in the sky, something. But ultimately, you're still walking from here to there to pick up the cart and come in here. And that's not a game. And especially this ending. You cannot just have an ending that's an X and an O and you pick the correct dot. That's boring as hell. Right? That's not a real game. Can you come in here? I'm curious if you can come in here. So I guess we're going to wait to see if what's his face can come in the door. Although he seems to be stuck there. Come on. Yeah. Come get me. Ooh, I'm so scared. I'm terrified. Seems to have lost his way again. Come in. Oh no. Oh no. Don't actually... It looks like he's stuck at that drain area. No entrance for you because you have no IC card. Sucker. Okay. Anyway, let's pick the door. Thank you for playing demo. Sorry short that that's all you can play for now. The final version will feature a lot more anomalies. Add this game to your wishlist until product release. Yeah, I mean... Okay. I get the demo shot. Look at that giant bear in the distance. That's a nice little thing there. Nice little he's the parent of the bear that that just ran away from. He's here to punish me for tricking his child. But yeah, I feel like this demo is missing. This game is missing an actual game. Even as a walking simulator, it's too short. It looks like a bunch of assets just thrown together. Well, and again, that's not true because the scene is created, the area itself, which is a very precious area to me, is created fairly faithfully, I would say. Like, I do definitely recognize the hallmarks of Kamakura Koko Mai Station. But there's no game here. You can't just walk there, pick up a card, come back in, and expect people to pay for the game. I don't know. Well, anyway, maybe the full version has a lot more interesting anomalies. Maybe you go elsewhere. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, won't we? Thank you very much for coming by and listening to my soapbox. This has been the After Hours demo showcase of Anomalous Railroad Crossing. Have a wonderful day and see you on my next YouTube video. Goodbye.